We live.
We're lit.
We here.
It's O.
It's Jen.
It's Toya.
And we are
Hard in my shit. Hey, pardon my.
It was early.
It was early.
It was
I was trying to figure out like when to bring it in. I was trying to catch my breath before I go back down. So
It sounded good though.
Okay. It's gonna get better every episode.
Yes. Oh, that's Gary, y'all. Big ups to Gary.
What's up, Gary?
Yes, I love me some Gary. That's a sweet baby. I love him. Love you, Garrett. Love you.
Oh, Garrett.
Garrett.
I'm like, hey, Gary.
I know. I'm like, hey, Gary.
Garrett owns the space where we are recording friends and family. So you know what I'm saying? We show love.
Listen, shouts out to him. He's so nice.
Him so sweet.
I love me some.
He is handsome with a bald head.
How y'all doing?
Listen, blessed and highly favored. Thanks to the goodness of the Lord. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Put my Christian first lady hat on today.
I just want to thank you.
Hallelujah. I got my shoulders
You got
covered.
your shoulders covered.
Yes, I got my.
Hold on.
Cover them up. Now.
Cover them up.
I do, but I do have this up
is
to
up
my
high.
neck. You know, well.
Well, just close it up, sis.
To God be the glory.
How y'all doing?
Man.
How was the week? Since, it's been a week.
It has been a week.
Yeah.
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was great.
When I tell y'all, just back to back to back stuff.
Listen.
Blessings on blessings
Just,
on blessings.
I'm telling you, blessings on blessings. So I had the opportunity to host Samo's private listening party.
Girl.
First of all, y'all go ahead and just get that EP Alpha.
Got it already.
Really?
Yeah,
I gotta
it is.
get
Got it already.
I gotta
Fuego.
get it. Really?
Do you hear me, Jen?
It
I'm
is.
going, listen.
Right?
It's hot. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, get it right.
Listen,
Yeah,
let me
like
go ahead.
right
Because
now.
then when I go home tonight on my wind down, I
And-
feel like
Oh,
that'll
it's a
be
good wind down.
I was just about to say,
It
yeah.
is.
That's
All
perfect.
black shit is my shit though.
Yeah.
That ain't
I
really,
love
that ain't really
ABS.
wind down. Yeah,
It ain't, but it's still good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Guess what my favorite song
Which
is?
one?
Just guess.
What is it?
I don't know the names of all. Is it the upbeat or?
Upbeat. Starts with an S.
Hold on, I'm about to tell you. Oh, Six God.
Yes. Oh yes.
This about
That
to
one
be
is.
That's fine.
That was the,
And
yeah.
an EP.
Yeah.
This whole 13
Yeah.
track thing he got going on
Yeah.
here.
And go listen to the old stuff too, because the old stuff
Yeah,
lit too.
I've listened to it because
Yeah.
being in your shop, you've played it, and so I'm like, okay, who's that?
Yeah, she-
voices.
Yeah.
like
Yeah, Toya put me on it, Samo, and I was like, who,
and I love
who?
that name.
Yeah.
It's Thomas
backwards. Yeah,
But
that's
he
it.
said, let me show y'all something.
Really?
Yeah.
So you hosted his listening party. I was there.
Yes,
was
oh my
it?
goodness, it was so good. And
Y'all
just,
was cute.
just
Yeah.
seeing the
Was.
I like that
It's
too,
the whole
so
vibe.
yeah, literally, and just seeing the love and like, first of all, I want to just say I respect any artist for real, y'all, that's so in tune with themselves.
Yes.
Like they don't let none of the success get to their heads. Like
Yeah.
he was super humble. He talked about his healing. He talked about the power of music and healing.
Yeah.
Y'all, I just love artists like that, period. So shout out to all the artists who don't let their success get to their head.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
could still talk to you and tell you like, nah, like I got a ways to go, but like this is what pulls me through. So
Yeah.
shout out to Simone. And that honestly just tipped over so many other awesome things.
Really?
Yeah.
And I can't wait to share. But yeah, amen. To God be the
lit.
glory.
Yeah. I'm gonna just go ahead and put in here so many awesome things because
Yeah. Heavy breathing.
Shout out to Bay one time.
Listen, pew pew pew. We need to make that a lovely pew 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 pew.
Take it up a little bit.
Pew, 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 pew.
Right here. Keep it right here.
Jen, how much?
Oh yeah. Boom. That's how the
Bang,
blessings
bang,
coming in
yo.
though.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
Right.
Like
I know that's
Listen.
right.
Jen,
It's
how
a
was your
chopper.
week?
My week was
Weekend?
great. My week was great.
Yeah.
Weekend was lovely.
Nice.
Saturday, October 31st was the last day to early vote here in Charlotte. I'm in North Carolina, so I woke up, got myself together,
Nice.
and went and actually registered and voted in the same day because
dope.
Let's go.
I
'Cause
wasn't
you were
registered-
in South Carolina.
South Carolina,
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
I've been in North Carolina for a good little while, too long to not be registered here. So,
Yeah,
girl,
yeah.
get your shit together.
Yeah.
So I woke up, went and registered and voted, and it was a smooth process.
Were you in and out?
In and out.
Good.
in
Tell
and
the
out.
people, because people
so
thinking it's tough.
Yeah.
out here. It's not.
Listen, it wasn't tough. So next time it comes around, because of course that is over now. You can't early vote anymore.
Yeah.
But next time it comes around, like early voting is a lot better. You know,
Yeah.
then you kind of like, waiting until Tuesday, having
So true.
to go through that, risk being late for work or
So
whatever the case
true.
may be. And I mean, hey, if you got to do it on election day, by all means, don't let
100.
anything stop you.
Yeah.
Do it on election day.
100%.
For sure. But the early voting process was a lot easier. easier. And there was so many polls around.
Yeah.
To where like
Yeah.
I Googled and it was like probably like 3 or 4 within 5-10 minutes of my
Yeah.
home.
What I'm
saying,
So that was a lot, a lot
So where'd you end up
easier.
going to vote?
I went over in the university area right off of J.W. Clay.
Nice.
I was
Okay.
like across from where like, where is that? At the boardwalk.
Okay.
So there's a building there. I think there's a UNCC building or something. So I went there and then, the people in there were friendly. It was Halloween. So one lady was dressed up as a graduate. And I thought what was neat, every time they asked someone, are you a first time voter? And if you were a first time voter, they, made some, showed them some love or whatever. I thought that was really cute. So did that. And then went home to Timmonsville, South Carolina. Shouts out to the Ville.
To the Ville.
You already know 843-291-6161 in the Hills.
Okay. Is that all the area codes?
Yeah. Area code, zip code, all that. So I went home because, of course, it was Halloween, and due to COVID, the usual trick or treating and the usual Halloween carnivals. Some people still had them, at the malls and things, but for the most part, they were put on hold. So we threw one at the house, at my mom's house.
Nice.
I love that.
So it was cute. Everybody either had a table or decorated your trunk. Well, I was the only one who decorated my trunk or whatever, but did that, and then we had my cousin.
Extra mile.
Right, gotta go the extra mile.
Had to be a little extra, and so my cousin brought out the horses, and so we had a horse ride around the neighborhood.
That was nice.
Horse and carriage buggy. So it was really fun. The kids loved it. The adults did too. So
Oh my goodness. First of all, I need to take a trip. Y'all got horses in the Ville?
listen, my cousin have a whole house farm, and there is something.
We were supposed to take O to the country.
Remember we had an episode,
Yeah, we
City
did.
versus Country, and I said I wanted to go.
Listen, we're gonna have to, and then also then another gentleman back home named Ja'Cory, he has a business called The Majestic Journeys. So he has a couple of horses. My cousins have a couple of horses, and so they have Majestic Journeys to where you can do brunch on Saturdays. So you can have brunch. They have mimosas. You can feed the horses, and you can go on a horse ride.
That's cute.
There. So it's really cute. So I'm thinking about. I told them I was like, I'm gonna have to round up the crew.
Yeah.
And we have to go down to the country and go on those horse
That's a good
rides.
idea. Get cute.
so
Get
cool.
cute.
Make it a whole thing
Can you
like
do a theme, like a
Yeah.
theme?
And
We do like denim and boots or something.
and we'll
Denim and boots.
Denim and boots.
Equestrian sleigh.
Yes. I like that.
Okay, now I got to toss it over to Toya because Toya knows how to actually style what I just said.
Yeah.
So,
Nice. I like
however that would
that.
be, Toya, I trust you.
Yeah.
Just let me be your model, amen, in Jesus'
Yeah,
name.
and
In
then
Jesus'
celebrated
name.
my sister's birthday. So shouts out to my
nice.
sister
Happy birthday,
Janae.
Janae. Love you
so
Her
much.
birthday
Yes.
is actually on today. So shouts
nice.
out to her. That's
Happy
my
birthday,
sister.
girl.
Happy birthday, boo. I love my little ladybug or whatever. Like that's the homie. That's my best friend.
Yeah.
We call
Yeah.
each other long distance twins because although we're 14 months apart, like we have so much in common
Yeah.
and like we can read each other and if like it's crazy. It's crazy. So love you, girl.
That's
Shouts
the
out to
best.
her.
That is the best. That's the best.
Yep. Toya.
Happy birthday, Janae.
Hey.
My weekend was good. This weekend, of course, worked.
Yeah.
And then my aunt's husband, he passed a year ago. I think it was a couple days before Halloween.
Yeah.
But we celebrated his life.
Yeah.
That's
and
good.
it was
I love that.
It was
good time.
It was a good
lit.
time. It's nothing like a good time.
It was just a lit time.
I love
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
a litty lit
Yeah.
time.
A lit time.
A
You
lit
know,
time.
just family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hung out with family. And
Yeah.
so that was fun.
It's a lit time. That's why you got that Red Bull sitting right there, sis.
Because I'm tired.
Look, y'all,
You
let me tell you,
tired.
this time change.
2 steps all night.
Yeah.
And the time change. But we
Yeah.
gained an hour, but I feel like I lost
never,
the hour.
I never
Yeah.
feel like I gained it, you know? 'cause
Yeah.
I
100%.
I feel it
still
on,
wake
like
up.
maybe like through the week.
Yeah.
But I don't feel it like that night.
No.
Yeah.
Today I didn't feel it. I'm with
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all tell us if y'all feel the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel the difference in this time change?
Yeah.
You know? But I heard they were trying, of course, they're trying to stop it.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're trying to stop it. But, we lost that hour.
They're trying to currently stop it now in Florida and somewhere else.
What?
I
How
think
you
that's
stop
South
time?
Carolina. I thought I heard that South Carolina
Carolina too?
may be
How
trying
you-
to stop it.
Bigger question. How you stopping time out here?
Well, shoot, that's what we do. We push
Oh,
time
true.
back, push time forward. And so I always thought that was something crazy to try to
thought it
control.
was
But I think
God.
that, right, like let him, do
him
how. But no, that was something they did.
Gotta
I think
be.
it originated from like the farmers or something.
Oh, okay.
Like wanting to, I think,
I'm gonna have
don't
to
let me
research
don't
that.
let me lie, but I think that's where it
Facts.
kind of like all started from to
Yeah.
help with the farmers and their farming and all that other stuff. But somebody out there, y'all know what it started
Y'all
from.
know when it started.
Again, these are
Listen,
our opinions.
pardon our chic.
We don't have all the
You
facts.
heard what we said.
We don't.
Something in my throat, y'all.
Something in your throat?
It ain't the Rona, but
Yeah,
something.
it's
No,
a little-
no,
got a
no,
little
no, no,
tip
no,
in
no.
your
Think
throat.
that I ain't had no soda kick in a long
In
time.
time.
For that.
So true. Go
Just
ahead.
let the saliva gather. And then,
I am trying to keep it cute.
Yeah.
We all family.
Speaking
Y'all
of
know
cute,
what's up.
y'all, somebody tried me
What do you mean? Whoa.
at the salon last week.
Yeah.
A new
Wait,
client
did
all
I
the way-
see it on your post? And I said we should jump her.
You was like, we should
I said
jump
we
her
should pray for her.
Yeah, we should pray.
Pray. No, I actually know, false, y'all. You know we believers on here, but I did when it come to my sis. I said she could still get jumped. But what happened?
What happened?
Yeah, so she came in and just the attitude wasn't. It just wasn't. First of all, she called or texted to let me know she was going to be late.
Okay.
I was already working on clients. I'm not tripping about that, right?
Yeah.
But then she pulled up early.
Okay.
The appointment was at 11:30.
Okay.
And she thought her appointment was at 11.
Okay.
She pulled up at 11:18.
Okay.
I didn't call her in until 11:40.
Right, because your appointment was 11:30, ma'am.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Where I'm going with this.
I do.
And then fast forward, she came in and told me that she needed a refund because I was late with her. You were before time when you thought you was gonna be late. Jen, you already know how that.
What?
Just pray for her because I let her cuss. I let her stand there and cuss
Wait a
and
minute.
everything.
Hold on.
And then denied her services. You know, I'm not doing your hair.
She tried to curse. She cursed you out.
But did she think she was gonna get a refund, curse you out, and still get her hair done?
She thought she was. And then I didn't. I was like, "You're cursing at me. I'm real chill, just keeping it so cute."
I saw it in your caption.
And then I just was like, "I'm not doing your hair." But all I really wanted is for you to do my hair because I really like the way you do hair.
And you
But
thought
you
you was
gonna
gonna
curse me,
disrespect me?
make it make sense.
And I was still gonna do your damn hair?
Make it
Hell
make
no.
sense.
Who you think this is?
Make it make
still
sense.
think I'm gonna do your hair?
And
Shit,
it's a compliment, right? I still want you to do my hair because I love how you do it.
Oh, and then it was the assumption when I went to the door. She assumed that I had an attitude. Ma'am, I opened the door for you.
And
Asked
then
you.
turn around.
It was 3 of them in the foyer or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because everybody's waiting for their stylist because
come
right
open the
now
door.
the waiting area is closed due to COVID, right?
Yeah.
Social
Right.
distance, waiting your car.
Right.
So when I went out to get her, there's 3 or 4 other women standing in the foyer, and I'm like, "Are you such and such here for Natoya?"
Right.
And everybody else trying to come in the door, and I'm like, "Come on,
Yeah, come on in.
Come on in.
Because number
baby.
one, you're a new client, and I
Yeah.
don't know you. I'm not familiar with you,
yeah,
so
I
it's
know
not
you.
like you open the door and it was me. Or like, okay, come on in.
Very
like,
true. Yeah, that's just like
yeah. And she assumed because she follows me on social, I'm supposed to know who she was. First of all,
That's the number one thing because you follow me on social, you think you know me real life,
and I be having to turn on TI. You don't know me just to let them know
because they don't.
But
anyway.
y'all, we have to do better,
have to do
ladies,
better.
and
Thank you
Miss
for
New
that.
Client. If you're listening, we got to do better. You can't.
She most likely
You can't
assume. I checked your temperature and told you to please use the hand sanitizer, and then directed you. I'm in suite number 5. Come on back. How you assume I got an attitude?
She wants you to hold her hand and walk her down and skip down the thing.
And apparently sing to her because she's right. I don't know.
But anyways, yeah,
And
we do
come
have
on
to
in
do
the room.
better.
We
And
have
I
to do
said
better.
I said I was going to bring that to the table. Like we have to. I don't know what that topic would be, but
Patient,
as Black women,
we just have to
treat each other better.
You know what I'm saying?
Even when it comes down to like a simple greeting, like I don't need a hug. I don't need all the extra. However, like if somebody speak back.
Speak
Like
back.
why? 2020 already been hella
That's
crazy.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. And then you just got you just got to do better. You can't come in.
You gotta do better.
No one's place of establishment. You can't. I don't care if you wasn't in my place of establishment.
100%.
I don't care if you was outside. You can't disrespect me.
Right.
Curse me out and think that you
And
thought I
then
was doing
demand a service.
And says,
sorry, see,
I
that's
had to
what I said.
remember. I had to remember that I got up there on the. I do have the right to refuse the service. I had to
because
remember
you own it. That's my favorite part.
that part.
It's an owner.
Yeah.
So you can say yay or
Yeah.
nay. No, but I think that's a whole topic. Y'all treat people better, especially in
Yeah.
COVID. You don't know what people are going through. And here you are like,
And maybe she
being
could have
mean.
been going through something. She really wanted her head done. Maybe her cycle or someone's on and she was PMS.
Well, mine was too,
You gotta
sis.
do better.
Mine was too. Jay had to bring me tampons and pads at the top of the morning.
Okay.
At the top
Hello.
of
But I didn't take that on.
Listen.
I ain't take that out on you, sis.
Listen.
But it's all good.
Yeah.
I did block her from being able to book services
Yeah.
going forward.
That's
So
that's
not only,
what it is.
not only did you get denied for the day, but you can't even come back on there and book.
And no,
It's gonna look like a whole glitch on your end. Gin juice.
I don't even know. I had my segue into the juice or whatever.
Go on.
I had my nice little segue.
We know you got the segues,
But
but
days.
you know,
and the Emmy for Segway
you
goes
know,
to.
I had my segue and everything, and then like that just kind of like kind of threw me off. But you know what? That's all right, though. That's all right, because we back on. And when we say we back on and we on, like, did y'all watch the BT Hip Hop Awards that was on last week?
I saw bits and pieces via social media.
Yeah. I started watching it, and sometimes like during the week I just go to bed early, so it came up at like 9 o'clock, and
we sleep.
I'm kind of like
mellowing
down. But the BT Hip Hop Awards came on. It was hosted by the 85 South Show. So shouts out to those boys for those men, doing their thing, coming from off of MTV Wildin' Out, doing their own podcast, their own tour, and being able to host the BT Hip Hop Awards. I think was really, really major. Yeah. So definitely proud of
recognized.
Definitely proud of them
to do that.
Yeah.
That part.
You got next.
Y'all just remember you heard it here.
It just falls in line.
Y'all just remember you.
It's gonna come through. It's gonna come through.
I receive it, Lord.
So they hosted the BT Hip Hop Awards. Yeah. So a lot of good things came out of the BT Hip Hop Awards. Megan Thee Stallion won Artist of the Year.
As she should have.
So shouts out to her. She was doing her thing last year. She won Hip Hop Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
Who that? Roddy Ricch won the Song of the Year.
Come on, Roddy.
For The Box.
Oh,
yeah.
And then a cool for the line. My spot. I just said the look for the box. Stick in the box. Pull out the whole thing. I'm getting y'all, my favorite part is go.
So he won that, and not speaking of, but speaking of wins and maybe not so many wins, the baby had 12 nominations.
He went in?
And didn't win any.
None?
Not one.
How about a half of one?
No.
Honorable mention?
Out of 12?
Out of 12.
So was he dubbed? I thought he was robbed.
Wow.
Out of 12 nominations. And knowing the year that the baby had.
I'm not going to hold you. I don't see how y'all can, I don't see how BET could validate how he ain't take not one home.
Not one.
Because this man has been in his bag.
Yeah.
He has
been in his bag.
With the features and everything. So I don't understand.
Yeah. So
maybe he made somebody mad.
Maybe he made somebody mad. Some people were saying because of, his outside stuff, the trouble, with I think he hit a girl, when he assaulted her or what have you. And
did
then
he
the
do
other
that
stuff.
twice?
That's right.
Yeah, maybe more than once.
It was more than once.
So I'm thinking,
they ain't like it twice.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think they like it
maybe they couldn't endorse him, and giving him an award would have endorsed all the stuff he did.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so BET, y'all don't care about people hitting on people.
Like, I don't know. But I mean, Chris Brown won.
Chris Brown.
He won a duo. What was it? For best duo group with him and Young Thug.
That was earned.
So,
that was earned.
I mean, he hit Rihanna.
Yeah.
So and Master P was honored. He was honored for the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, dope.
Yes.
About time.
That was
about time. That's overdue.
Yeah. So he did that,
and he's all around. Just
And he shouted out, of course, Breonna Taylor and
come on, use your platform with purpose, sir.
Yeah. Oh,
what?
The Cypher.
The Cypher. With Brandy. That one.
With Brandy.
Tiana Taylor.
That was lit.
And Erykah Badu.
All I'm gonna say is, y'all know how I feel about a good rap, a good Cypher.
Yeah,
y'all. That was
speechless.
That was lit.
That whole girl group.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
bring it back.
Listen, ladies first, like a whole ladies first type thing. Like, that was dope. And everybody killed their verse, killed their part.
I had to go back and watch that one on YouTube.
Yeah. I did too.
I think it was Friday morning, whenever after it came out. Like, I was at work, like, replaying it back to back. I'm like, please, can y'all release this as a single?
Yeah, that would be dope.
I was about to say, let's go ahead and put this as an EP. Make it work.
Sprinkle
that out there.
Right.
Sprinkle.
And y'all know how we are here, part of my Chic. We be speaking things.
Speak those things that are not as though they were. Speak it into existence. All of that. So shouts out to that girl for all those females, those black women getting up there doing their thing.
Yes.
Black women doing their thing.
Shouts out to Toby too. He did his thing.
Oh yeah, he did.
I was waiting until I was like, I shared it.
I was like, this monochrome is just
But they always kill the monochrome. They always
shout out to Fat. Shout out to all of them.
Yeah, they always kill the monochrome. Yeah, always. Speaking of always killing and black women killing things. Kiaja Brooks.
Okay.
When she went up there, the young lady from where was she from? Kansas City.
Kansas that read everybody to filth.
Read everybody to filth. Read those officers. I think she was at a city council meeting or something like that. In Kansas City.
In Kansas City.
I did just
Kansas City. And she's a young activist, black activist. Okay. And she got up there and she was like, listen, I don't care if y'all don't like me. Yep. I'm not trying to make y'all like me. I don't care. I didn't come here to be nice because y'all aren't going to be my saviors and my oppressors. So she went down and I'm talking like pointing them out, talking,
She did.
like reading them for filth.
Yes.
It probably was the truth.
Yes.
Like, as they needed it. But after that, she also posted where she's been followed by the cops. Like,
she's been followed. Yeah. I saw this morning too. She was like, but y'all not going to scare me. So long story short, there's reports that she's being followed by cops or people in plain clothes who work for cops. And like, they're like threatening her life. And she's like, I don't care. I'm going to still do this good work. But they're saying that she was in danger. Yeah. And that's another thing too. And I'm glad you brought this up too, Jen. A lot of people don't know, like doing activist work. And I learned that doing some here in Charlotte, it's actually not a game. Like it puts a target on your back. And so you have people like, oh, when she come, we know stuff gonna get done, but you don't know what that costs a person. So, and she didn't just like tell people about themselves. She told.
She read.
Bad toy. I mean, she even dug in the archives.
It made me cringe.
She dug in the archives for people. Like, I was like, Lord, I covered this girl.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, baby.
Is she like a baby? Was she young?
I mean, I don't know. She got to be in her 20s.
She looks like she's in her 20s for sure.
She might be in her 20s, but definitely young.
The
but
way
I care.
she read them, it's risky.
I'm going to watch it today.
I followed her.
Never scared. She was on there on some real.
You could be on the O show, sis.
Yeah, and can be.
Can I just talk to you for like 2 minutes? Just 2 minutes.
Yeah,
that's all I need.
Listen, reach out, do that.
Yeah. Oh, I DM'd him.
Okay.
Boom. I know that's right. I know that's right. Shoot your shot, sis. Yeah. Shoot your shot. Speaking of shooting your shot, did y'all watch the fight?
Last
night?
No.
So y'all be watching the fights and stuff? I ain't watching it.
My grandpa did.
Javante Davis knocked out Leo Santa Cruz. Like, of course, it was the super featherweight title. And Javante, like I think he's with the money team and stuff like that. So, I think he is with the money team. He might be. But anyway, they had a fight last night. Yeah. And when I say in the 6th round, Javante knocked this dude out.
Like night or night?
No, like night. Somebody check his pulse. It might be dead.
Are you serious?
Like, I mean, he was like, listen, I'm waiting.
It was the limb, like the It was the. You got to do that. It was like the leaf in the wind type job.
It was a dead limb. It was a dead limb. So he knocked him out. And continued to do his thing. Like, sheesh. So that was that.
In 6 rounds.
In 6 rounds. Yep. So. Yeah. And speaking of, I ain't got no speaking of because this is something that's just going to go from here to here. Yeah. But the gospel community had a big loss. Oh, over the weekend. Sure. The legendary, the iconic Bishop Rance Allen. Yeah. He's in the upper room. He's going to glory. Yeah. So,
well, he did good work.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He let the people know it's something about the name of Jesus.
100. And when he, forever.
At the end?
Forever.
Wait a minute.
Now, Toy, you had an opportunity though to be on set.
Yeah,
which was so cool.
It was so dope. Yeah, not just looking back now, but it was a dope opportunity. Yeah, by Unc. Yeah, John P. Key. He had a project. Yeah, and so I got to turn that pretty white hair black.
Oh, you turned it black?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
he got some good hair too.
Yeah, beautiful hair.
Beautiful hair.
Beautiful hair.
Real good hair.
He was such a sweet presence and a comedian. Yeah. It was a dope opportunity.
Yeah, I saw your post and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. So
that's when I first met Samo too, because he was a part of that project.
Oh, he was. See how things just.
It all
made him look like an old man.
Real.
But rest in heaven.
In heaven
for
too.
sure.
Bishop Rance Allen like that.
Yeah.
Listen, I was listening to that song like all day today.
Yeah. Something about
that. Yes. Because remember, I love the song anyway.
Yeah.
But then
it take you there.
It takes you there.
Yeah. When I say my grandma, it's two people that she said the concert she would not have ever missed. Yeah. And that was Lord, how did I just forget his name?
Which one?
I don't know how. Anyways, Rance Allen
was one of them.
And then I can't think of his name.
What does he sing? I got you.
I got that feeling.
James Brown?
James Brown.
Yeah.
How did I just forget James Brown?
No, it's okay.
But she said back in the day she used her rent money to go see James.
Oh, really? I know that's right.
And then
come on.
Yeah. Before she had her first stroke, she went to see Rance at John P. Key's church. Yeah.
Listen, when I go to glory, I want that to be sung at my I was about to say at my wedding. I want that to be sung at my funeral.
Hey, yeah.
Y'all can say something about that name Jesus at my wedding too.
Something about the name
y'all know it wasn't nobody but Jesus. If I get to that offset at that wedding, nobody but Jesus.
It is the sweetest name I know. And then it goes, oh. Y'all know so.
Yeah.
Oh. Here we go. It is the sweetest name.
Ow.
I know, y'all. And this gospel break of thanks was brought to you by.
So God be the glory.
By part of my Chic.
By part
Yes, part of my Chic.
But yeah.
Rest in heaven.
Rest in heaven. Yes.
Yeah.
Toya,
Yeah.
what you got for us for Social Chic today, boo?
So, what question?
Yes.
One thing that you look for in a mate, or one thing that you require in a mate. The one thing, just one.
One. Patience.
Like your top one thing.
Patience.
This is not in. This is like.
Oh,
you
we just met.
Yeah.
Oh, he got to be fly.
Okay.
He got to be a jiggy, like in the words of ASAP, jiggy nigga. He got to be jiggy. Like I need somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What does jiggy mean?
Jiggy. Okay, so jiggy is a hood colloquialism for one who can ebb and flow with the times, whether that be through apparel, whether that be through association, or accessory. So he got to be real jiggy.
He got to be jiggy.
He got to be jiggy.
Is that a good definition?
That was great.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
One thing at the top.
It has to be at the top. It has to be at the top.
At the top of you meeting. That's going to keep,
like,
that's going to keep you there.
Keep me there.
Yeah.
She said jiggy.
You got to be fly. You got to be jiggy.
Yeah. You got to match my fly.
The one thing that you look for.
It's so like it's not so many.
The one thing. Like if this not here, then it's just not gonna work.
You got to be able to like conversation.
Okay,
facts.
Whole conversation.
Okay,
like whole conversation. We got to have a vibe. Like
how you doing? Good.
Like,
good.
Yeah.
Like, your day was good?
Can't be dry.
Yeah.
You can't be dry. And even like sometimes there are going to be times when you're dry and you don't feel like talking. But I do know that when the vibe is on, like we're going to have some type of vibe, some type of bond. Like if I'm sitting there and it's just like nothing, it's going to be nothing.
It's a no for me.
So you got to come with something.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
It's nothing. Got to come with something.
Bars.
You know what?
It's
Y'all
the
know I'm
Cypher
repping my other life.
PMC edition.
You already know it's the JE into the NY.
What about
for
you?
For me, I have to be physically attracted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I say that, and that may sound a little surfacey, but I feel that way because if not, then I'm be like looking over there like, I like that.
Exactly.
So like, I really believe in like pick what you like.
Yeah.
Pick what you like to see.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
And also, if you get mad at them, they got to be cute, right?
Yeah.
I need to forgive you quick.
Yeah. Because I can't be mad and then look over at you.
And you ugly.
Man, I'm mad he ugly too.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yes. You ugly. I'm mad at you and you ugly.
Yeah.
So
you
do have to have some type of physical attraction.
Yeah, 100%.
Because initially when you meet someone, like your eyes see what your eyes see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I gotta look at you.
Yeah. And I gotta look at you.
It used to be for me like, he gotta be able to dress. Like I gotta see that off gate. But like I learned.
I used to be like that when I was younger.
I can help you there.
Yeah. That's something you could fix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that jigginess though, ain't nothing like
you gotta be jiggy. I mean, you gotta be able to ebb and flow in any room. Like that's for me. I'm like, oh, we good. Like,
listen, because
that's probably second for me.
Yeah. You need that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my friend, he came in the house, came over one evening. And he had on, it was just, some red, like, had on a little snap, had a snap back, had a back, and had on like some shirt and jeans, and he had his chains out.
Yeah.
And the chains was just like.
Chains, am I? Google it.
And they did it for you.
I was like, it was baby.
Forget the plans.
All right.
I got another plan.
Like, you look good. You so handsome.
Handsome.
Spell it.
You look so handsome.
That's HAN.
Some.
And some more.
And some more.
And some more. And some more.
And more than that.
And then we fly. When we went to Atlanta.
Look at her. Look,
you see the cheeks? You see the cheeks?
No,
yeah,
smiling. Just because, it relates. We went to Atlanta. And, as we was getting ready and stuff. No, he was like, you look good. I'm like, like, okay.
Oh, so y'all matching flies? You see what I was talking about? That
jiggy?
Yeah,
that's important.
All right.
It's important. Don't make me look bad. Don't make me look bad.
Yeah, you got to compliment each other. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't have to.
No, you have to. You said it right.
Yeah, you're right. I would agree with you.
For those of us that are like us,
Yeah.
you have to.
Yeah. I'm in a silence for that.
Yeah.
Match my fly. Look and smell good.
Ooh.
Please smell good. Smell like something.
Oh, and can I add one? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And then like a lineup, like a good shape up.
Oh. Say them dreads can be doing anything but if they shape up.
Okay. Okay, Lil Jon.
I'm sorry, I had a flashback.
Yeah, a
But
nice
it's great.
lineup.
It's great.
Yeah,
Listen.
I cut Jay hair the other day, and I was like, "Oh, your hair look good." He was like, "You did it."
Yeah,
Like,
but I'm
it's
saying,
like,
like,
I
I
know,
just,
like, the
I'm
hair.
appreciating
It's
my
something
work.
about watching you sleep up that hair, and
It's lined up.
That's you.
let's go to the house.
Let me talk to you real quick.
Come on,
over here.
husband. You know what? Go to the house. This is my salon.
Okay.
Baby.
Close the blind.
Okay, that's a whole wife. Let's talk about it.
Part of my sheet.
Part of my sheet.
Yeah.
You're faithful, Lord. You're faithful.
What are we talking about today, guys? Let's get wholesome.
Let's
again.
get wholesome.
Don't be too nasty.
Okay, so today,
What
y'all
it
know,
is.
if y'all listened at our episode last
Yes.
week, towards the end it got a little raunchy.
We could do it all.
Yeah, we
could do it all.
We do it all. We do it all.
Unapologetically.
So very unapologetic.
This is an unapologetic audio series.
100% and
It
award
is.
winning.
And you gotta balance.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we love the Lord.
Yes.
And we also love doing whatever we do, how we do it when we do it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like last week's episode got a little raunchy at the end. And then, of course, things happen, conversations be held or whatever.
Yeah.
Then
Comments been made.
Yeah, comments being made. Even sometimes,
Yes.
even sitting in that moment,
Yeah.
I was like,
I ain't gonna hold you, me too,
I was
Jen.
like, oh my
I
gosh.
was cringing a little
Yeah,
bit.
can we have like a mini confessional?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Part of me was like, okay, this is going good. Because in the
Yeah.
beginning we were straight. Then that last little question kind of took a lot.
Last 5 minutes.
And you know what I'm grateful for?
Yeah.
10 minutes. Yeah, it was like something petty, like 8.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
7 minutes, 37 seconds.
Right. It was like 8, 7 to 2. I don't know what the 7 to 2 is. But you know what I love about us sisters are like, we can do it both. And I love how we have the power to like reel it in and really make it make sense.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And my mama was like, oh, okay, what was
Yeah.
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 what was this episode about? I said, just
Don't
skip
listen.
it.
That's what my mom, and I told y'all last week, I said, I was like, Lord, my mom listened. It was like, your mom listened or whatever. And so like, I posted it on Facebook and she commented, she was like, oh, I love this. And I'm like, oh shoot. And then so I talked to her, she was like, oh, well, I gotta listen to y'all episode this week. I was like, no, you don't.
Wait,
Don't
no.
worry about it. She was like, why? I was like, she's like, was y'all being raunchy?
A little bit.
A lot of bit. So not only, when you're speaking of being raunchy, because your parents are listening,
Right,
but
right,
of
right.
course, we are Christian women.
We are.
Right.
And so during that moment when it got raunchy, I kind of paused a little bit. I was like, okay, am I going to answer this? But I'm like, you know what? Boom, it is what it is.
I mean,
y'all know how we do.
and hide. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
But
right.
So we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
So then when that happens,
If
then
only-
we're Christian women. So then you think you begin to think like, we're Christian women. Can we live too? And so how
on, Jen.
does us living, how does
Yes.
that look like to
Yes.
people on the outside, or how does that sound like?
Facts.
And then, like I said, shoot, we who we be. You
We
know what
are
I'm saying?
who we
Like,
be. Yeah.
So yeah.
We're grown.
Grown
Yeah.
Christian women.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, I mean, mom got to have a life too.
100%. And I really look up to
I'm sorry.
I really look up to women like I think about Dana Chanel, right?
Yeah.
Who's one of my favorites when we talk woman baddie believer.
Yeah.
Because like she never pretended like she wasn't fly.
Yeah.
The most memorable thing, and everything she does is memorable, but a couple years back, for anybody who follows Dana Chanel, she posted a photo of when she had like a plunging neckline, but her cross necklace. And people were like on her, like, you talking about you a believer? You shouldn't be showing boobs. Like, what's wrong with you? And I love how she put it. She was like, but can we not do both?
Yeah.
Like, can you not see how somebody can be beautiful and successful and all these things and still like, and also why you like, if it offends you, it's a you thing. It ain't a me thing.
Right.
So I just think
you
about
went straight there and you got
and I mean, you didn't even read the caption. Like she was giving God glory about how, look, aside from this necklace, like let's get into how, the look of what a Christian woman is.
Yeah.
And so I say all that to say, like, Jen put it so eloquently. It's like, can we not do the same thing?
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of times people associate being a believer with, I don't know, you whack, you lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're
You're naive.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're naive.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
The church
Toya.
girl.
Yes.
The church girl.
Oh, she innocent.
She ain't experienced
She don't know
nothing.
nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Excuse me.
Yeah.
but I got my 2 cents on that. But
Yeah. Shoot, and talk about a cross on the boobs. I got a whole cross in between my boobs.
okay, I got a heart in between my boobs. What we talking about?
And I said I wanted one.
a whole.
I like how
Look, I put that tape on my boobs the other week. I said, I want me a
Listen.
little cross.
I'm telling you, why not?
Listen.
For God's sake.
At the cross.
Okay, for God so loved the world.
Listen.
So what does a church? What does a Christian woman look like? You referenced that.
Yeah. Yeah.
She talked about you know what a Christian woman looks like. What are we supposed to look like?
I love that you asked that too. I don't know. Jen, popcorn Jen.
I mean, look like, of course, when you say what you look like.
Look like, dress like.
You just think about like the mothers and the people like in the church. Like you ain't showing no legs, no thighs, no cleavage, no skin. You know what I'm saying? Like one earring, you know, no big hoops. Like
red lipstick, no?
Yeah.
No. And remember, no polish too, for those who really, really know. Like it was no nail. Like
dresses down to the ankles, like with high socks.
So fast forward to today, what's acceptable?
Because I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, what's for y'all? What's acceptable to you guys?
Yeah, to me, and see it.
To the point where you won't be judged or feel judged.
I don't care. Oh, well.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't care. And see, y'all are my sisters. Okay, so for all of our listeners, I used to wear body cons to church, no cap. So it will tell you, like, body cons. They was long,
and go up there and do them, do that spoken word.
I want to say thank you and be in the front, and I didn't ask to be in the front. I was like, I got on a body con, so what's it? But I say all that to say, like, I don't know, and this is something that we've had conversations about too, and I've toggled back and forth with. But it's like I'm here.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the most important thing? Is I'm in church, right? Like, so the ability for God to you know, for him to, what's the word I'm looking for? For him to train my mind and my heart on some things.
Yeah.
I'm in the right place at the right time.
Right.
And you looking at certain things makes me question you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, to answer your question, Toy, that's a good question because I don't know 2020 millennium believer woman what that look is like. And we've seen so many trends, like the puffy skirts come out and I don't know.
Yeah.
So to the comment, and I hear this a lot, being in the music ministry and being, you know, going up on the stage and, you know, so you're elevated. Yeah. So the fact that you serve in this ministry and you're elevated, people automatically place you on this pedestal, right?
100%.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now you're on this pedestal. So when you had the body con, what about the comment where, and it's for the men. Where it's like you don't want to be a distraction
to the men.
You don't want to be a distraction.
I forgot about that one.
So what do you wear to not be a distraction?
Isn't that the man's fault?
Yeah.
Respectfully, I say that. Like, because if I wore something to the ankles, there's some
these curves is still here.
You can't hide it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess to a certain extent, you have to be respectable. You know, if you know you're in church, like I ain't about to go up in there with my, like, okay, I do like to, you know, wear my cleavage out at times, you know, with my push-up bra and my cross showing, you know, but I know I'm not going to go to church like that.
Oh,
you know
of
what I'm
course.
saying? Like,
Right.
So to a certain, you have to be respectable because you know you're going to church. Like, you ain't about to go to church, you know, I'm not about to go to church with, you know, no mini skirt on and sit here and then, you know, legs might, you know.
But the mini skirt is in the closet. Let it be known. The miniskirt is in the closet. So have you guys ever been in a situation where you were out? Okay, so you know, you saw me one way at the church.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so now I'm out.
Yeah.
So do you duck and dodge when you out in your miniskirt?
I ain't ducking and dodging. We in the same place. What that said?
Yeah.
We in the same place.
There you go.
Exactly.
Hey, how are you? Or say nothing at all.
Right. Don't be not distracted at this good bar.
Do not.
I was in one VIP section. You was in the next.
You want to shine?
I was in VIP.
What you drinking?
Because you are.
Because they be.
That's another thing.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
This is so good. That is another thing.
You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got the close friends section on Instagram when you out in person.
Okay.
You know,
when you out in person, so I can see you indulge.
Yeah,
and no judgment at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all, like, my thing. That's where it all boils down to. Like, no judgment at all. Because we all living. We all, you know, trying to strive to be better, to have a closer walk with Jesus. And everybody walk is different.
Yes.
And the Lord know me, and He know my walk, and He know what block I'm on. So then don't look at me and be like, Jenny, like, you doing this. You know, I see. Listen. Worry about your walk. Yeah. Worry about what you got going on.
Right.
He know me.
Yeah.
He know me.
Yeah.
He shake his head just like you shaking your head at me. But you shaking your head ain't gonna matter because.
But that's the thing though, because like you said, your walk versus my walk, whatever. We're all doing something knowingly, or whether we whether we don't know it. You know what I'm saying? We're all doing something. So you see me with this drink, and it's automatically so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's so true.
You know what I'm saying? Or I know I'm about to go out here and drink. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know you gonna judge me. Yeah. So let me throw this in the close friends.
Yeah. But and on the other end of that, too, we as Christians and as Christian women, we do have to be a little more, I guess, thoughtful and careful sometimes because, say, for instance, that one person who is looking at you and is like almost there.
And that's their struggle.
And that's their struggle, right? But then they see you and they're like, okay, she doing good. And that's their struggle. But then sometimes we have to be an example. You know what I'm saying?
We always have to be an example.
We have to be that example. But then they be like, oh, well, shoot then. She ain't what she.
So that's what I'm saying. So can we, or is it right or wrong to say, worry about your walk and I worry about mine?
Yeah.
Worry about your block and I worry about my block. If we're supposed to also be responsible, we're supposed to also be the example. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's wrong to say, but I think if you have that person and you are in communication with that person and you talk to that person, you have some type of relationship with that person, that's when you have that conversation.
Yeah.
Like, hey, baby, like, I'm not judging your walk.
Yeah.
Don't judge. Everybody's walk is different. Everybody has their own
100%.
struggle.
But a lot of times though, and especially with church, and especially if you do if you serve in any capacity,
I was just
a lot of times you don't always have that opportunity to have the conversation.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's just that, oh, I see her and she's doing her thing and she's on fire for God and all this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
You don't know what my struggles are either
Yeah.
because those things aren't on the stage.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Those things aren't at the door when I hug you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So you don't know what my struggles are. So how can we be that example still when we don't have the opportunity to have that question?
100%.
To have that conversation.
That's
tough,
that's
right?
tough.
It is
So
tough.
it's like, dang, can I live?
Can I live?
My thing is, but continue to live.
Why not?
Continue to live, and hopefully that person continues to live, and then even see if all they see you is in church or wherever. If that's the only place they see you, and they're inspired by you.
And then they hit the follow.
Yeah,
and they start following. You.
But I mean,
but then too, sometimes
you get to see this real person.
But then, exactly, that's like, you know what? I can love the Lord and still live.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I mean, I don't have to live like how I used to.
Yeah,
I don't have to be out here all wild and like how I used to.
The world?
I can still, I don't have to be of the world.
Right.
But I still live in it.
Yeah.
So that doesn't. I'm still living it, so I can't totally block myself out from what's going on around me and the things that I enjoy. I love dressing, you know what I'm saying? I love, my deep cut stuff. So I'll have to kind of like,
I'm a part of that ministry.
Yeah,
I love my booty shorts.
I have to moderate that.
Y'all gonna get these booty shorts.
And I love to laugh. I love to act crazy. I love to have a good time.
Yeah.
So I can't let that go out the window.
Yeah.
Just because you watching
me. Just because someone's watching me.
Yeah.
Yes. And then hopefully they're watching me and they're saying, you know what, Jen's still crazy.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna get Jen. I might get Jenny from the block, but I'm gonna get Jennifer too. I'm gonna get all 100%. Of that. And you know what? She kind of make it look easy. So if she makes it look a little easy, then it's easier enough for me to go ahead. Let me try them.
Yeah.
Let me try them. Yeah. And then, hopefully it goes to that. Because you think about the women in the Bible. Okay. Think about the woman at the well and things like that. Think about Mary. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like she was out here wasn't married. I mean, she she got pregnant. Yeah. It wasn't Joseph that baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like look at what she birthed, and so she had to worry about what people on the outside was thinking about or what the case may be then shoot.
Facts. I think the biggest thing though is, let your greatest witness be yourself.
Yeah.
And, I think a lot about how there are so many people, even in the gospel industry, who took risks for us to even be able to be jiggy believers, right? Yeah. So I think about Kirk Franklin way back in the day. Whoa, that was a huge deal.
You want a revolution.
Because ain't nobody was do you want to and you had the steppers and it was like this man, Kirk Franklin, who he think he is. Yeah. And I think a lot about the Tonés, and I think about even Mary. Come on. Ty Tribbett too was like kind of like a trailblazer.
Yeah, he was definitely on the edge.
Yeah. Come on. Was he or was he not?
And even his, his testimony.
Yeah.
Everything was out. Open.
Right. Yeah. And how he was able to bounce back and use that as a testimony.
Start a whole church.
A whole church. I think about Mary when they did the all white, because I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I bought an all white body time.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, they used to catch a lot of.
That's what I'm saying, because they got body yaddy yaddy. So when we talk being believers and also, light of the world, salt of the earth, that the Bible speaks on.
Right.
Let your salt be salty.
Yeah.
And let your light be light. But also remember,
let your light be lit.
Let your light be lit. And and you said it so good too, Jen, is just remember that there are people who high key really love you and they watching, they looking. And even though you're the greatest witness when we talk being authentic and a believer, just keep that in mind, because it's like, you're gonna get this plunging neckline and all the things, but also like I'm a praying woman.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. Don't
get it twisted.
Under the chapel.
Listen.
Yeah. To God be the glory. But I say let you be your greatest witness, but also keep in mind, not till it's crippling, but know that there are people who won't tell you, but they love you.
So what I'm hearing is be authentic to yourself and to Christ.
Because you're going to get caught. Yeah. Here's the thing that gets me, right? You pretend you're that sweet baby believer. Girl. And
that part. You a baby believer. That's why you tiptoeing.
And so
that's why you tiptoeing.
If you a believer,
Jordan,
right?
That
You gonna be really,
you gonna be
know what it is.
You ain't really worried.
You going to get caught.
You ain't listen.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't judging me. I don't care what y'all think.
Yeah.
Because I'm a believer and I know who got the last say.
Yeah.
Right.
I know I'm saved. I know,
Yeah.
like, listen.
And I know y'all watching.
And I know-
Sorry.
That part.
Sorry for some things.
No, 100%. And that's another thing too. Come on, Roddy Rich. And that's another thing too. Even how that became a thing, telling, I know only God can judge me. Let's talk history real quick. That became a thing because there were people in church judging people.
Yeah, for
and there
sure.
were people hiding, not living in their true authentic self, but was still chasing after Christ. And so all these cool people had to come away. Only God can judge me.
Yeah.
Who is you?
Yeah.
Shouldn't even have to say that.
Yeah.
It's like a defense.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, well, only God can judge me. I'm in my body con.
Well, it ain't no
body con.
It ain't no defense for Jen. It's just so y'all can know. I don't care what y'all out here saying. Like,
No, I'm saying that's what it was originated as. Like, it's like a defense.
Definitely no.
Like,
Yeah.
let me say
It
this because
was.
I know.
Because I know. Like,
y'all
y'all put this
judging.
disclaimer out there.
Right. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a disclaimer.
Put a disclaimer out there.
is.
But on a whole nother flip subject, Christian women, can we live? And goes to the, a lot of women, a lot of us out here, we like to sage. We like to get these crystals.
That's so good, Jen.
Some people wear waist beads for whatever reason they wear waist beads.
Right.
Yeah.
I just want to see them drop. That's it, sis.
Yeah.
Christian, because a lot of times people shun that or look at you kind of sideways because you're
doing too much.
Ain't too much.
Yeah.
You're saging or you're doing the waist beads or you're doing this because and I ain't even like, I'm gonna keep it real. So I had I think I told you about the rocks and stuff I had in my car, and then like one of my cousins, she was like, oh goodness, like not the crystals too. And I was like, what
First
you
of all,
mean?
my crystals is
from my
bliss.
nephew.
These rocks from my nephew. And so like, but she was like, I was like, well, crystals too? Like, what you mean crystals too? And she was like, because the waist beads. And then now, like, the crystals. I'm like, well, I don't wear my waist beads.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I wear them. I've been wearing waist beads for like 3 years because I thought they were cute. When I look.
I remember that year too.
Right. So I was wearing them because I thought it was cute as a peekaboo accessory. So then you have some people that look and are like, oh, she with these waist beads.
Yeah.
Oh, she saging. Oh, she crystal. Like, me personally, I don't sage. Because like that's, I just don't, or whatever. I think that's a little, for me, outside of my belief and things like that. And like with the crystals and things, I'm a little, because I think I don't want no rocks to cry out for me. I don't need no rocks. Like I can,
I got it.
I got it. I can go to them. You know what I'm saying? I can go to them. And to a certain extent, I think that's all it is pretty much activating your faith. So
I think
yeah.
So, and I'm so glad that you brought that up, Jen, because see, I'm Afro-Latina. So there are things that have things attached to it.
Yeah.
But I believe that it also comes down to not building it as an idol. Yeah. So like even when we talk waist beads, that actually has like an Afro-Latin root to it, where it was like, okay, for protection, for different things.
Yeah, fertility and all that.
100%. And even my boyfriend, like he bought me rocks for my birthday, like for positivity and all these different things. And I loved it. But again, I know my source.
Yeah.
Right.
We are not confused.
Yeah.
I think it was more so to hold something, to have something when you're thinking, planning. Yeah.
Okay.
But here's what I will say. I do respect that there is a fine line, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not about to be walking around here with the crystals every day. Because I don't want God to be like, wait now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got them hold on. Did you talk to
have it all set up like a whole altar, with their sage, their crystals, their candles, like right there. They wake up in the morning to light them and things like that. So then it's like
you got to mind not building an idol. You know what I'm saying? And
for sure.
And even in Toya, you could speak to this piece too, possibly. But like when I talk, like in fashion, how they bring certain things up. So like with waist beads, you know what I'm saying? Like it's an accessory, but at the same time, remembering like that actually has like some historical roots with when Beyonce wore it in Crazy in Love, like, and all the girls was rushing and getting like but that has historical roots. You gotta be careful, like fashion mixing it in. I don't know. I was just shooting my shot.
I can't even help right there. First of all, I don't know
that shot.
I was just like, let me set up a Lakers alley. Let me set up a Lakers alley-oop.
Yeah,
just fashion.
Sorry, I can't assist.
But then that's we hit on the fashion, like and as far as a Christian, what's acceptable?
What are we supposed to?
What are we supposed to wear? What are we supposed to look like? I'm still look fly.
But even that, what is that supposed? Right.
Yeah. I'm still look fly.
I really feel like you can be saved and on trend.
Yeah.
You can be saved and fashionably.
Yeah.
On point. I don't feel like we have to look homey.
Yeah.
Homely, whatever. Why?
And that's all something that says God does not. He's not attracted to sophistication.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not like he's not gonna look at like, you know what, she's so sophisticated.
Yeah.
Blessings over there.
Yeah.
She's sophisticated.
Send them right over there.
Yeah.
Let me send her husband too.
Because she's sophisticated.
Because she's make it make sense.
No, he's not. No.
Make it make
he
sense.
has
Worry
no
about
respect
that
for
heart.
person. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right.
And then sometimes he go to the one that doesn't look as sophisticated.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Let me grab
Right.
her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's one thing, you know,
Yeah.
to
And
think
that's
about too.
and also too, y'all, just to bring this back around, why can't Christian women talk about sex? I think that was the biggest thing from our last
That's
episode.
what
I was like,
that's where,
why
That
am
we just
I
segue
getting weird?
into-
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
why can't we? Is there like did I miss the rule?
Yeah.
The scripture?
I guess.
And don't
but-
even start with the cussing.
Let me tell you some.
Let me tell you some.
Let me tell you some. Well, I'm still working.
Listen,
Moment of silence.
Listen.
But sex.
But
Sex talk.
sex.
Why
Can we
can't-
do it? Can we?
I
Can you talk? I mean, I can talk about it. I mean, of course, because sex is it's such
Yeah.
a...
We're not supposed to be doing
It's
it.
such
Well,
a-
I mean, I
it's
got
such
my
a-
license now, but
yeah.
Yeah,
you
you
know
got
what I'm
your
saying?
you're
because,
great.
you know, you're not supposed to have sex before married.
I
Before you're
definitely
married.
did, but
Yeah,
I wasn't supposed to be doing it. I know this. It's just
Yeah.
I mean, but this is, you know, you gonna
Yeah.
talk about it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You
It's
gonna talk about
life.
it.
It's a
Yeah.
part of life.
That's what I'm
And-
saying. Why must we suppress? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, why does it have to be a suppression
And so
thing?
I feel like it took away from our quote ladylikeness.
Yeah, that's
you
what I
know
was
what
about
I'm
to say.
saying?
That's what I was
Okay,
about
yeah,
to say.
true.
Because we talked about it and we was we was just kept keeping it real.
Yeah.
Because ladies are supposed to be, what is it, seen and not heard?
Seen and not heard.
Yeah.
But that's all like the,
Yeah.
Sit with your leg
yeah, so
crossed.
Yeah,
then, so
at the
then like
ankles.
you talking about it, you
Yeah.
talking about sex, you saying like, okay, what size you need,
It's
it
an
doesn't size
invitation.
matter. Or like it's you're not being, you know,
You're not being
ladylike.
ladylike.
Yeah.
Then you're being nasty, and then
You're being nasty.
Then you know he gonna want something out of you, and he gonna want this, and he
Yeah.
gonna want
But
that.
he
and gonna treat
wanted
you like
it
this
before I said
before I
something.
said something.
Yeah.
And he
That's
can want
absolutely
all he
true.
want, but if she
Yeah.
ain't giving it to him, then
Not the pat.
well.
I'm gonna head out.
The pat. It's a pat for me.
if she ain't giving it to him, then
Yeah. That was real West Indian. I
It was. And you know, when I thought about Jim Jones' mama when she had her perfume or something. She used to do like this or something like that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's the pad.
but the boom boom. But yeah,
Yeah.
like no.
I don't know.
So I think that's too. And I think
So it's
sex,
frowned upon.
sex
when
is
we
a
talk
is
about
a sex is a topic that's probably frowned upon or you know a easy harder conversation to have. Period. Whether you
True.
a Christian person or
Very
like
true.
you know people just don't feel comfortable.
real timid
Yeah,
about
get
it.
Yeah,
very
they
timid
do.
when
They
when
do.
it's time to talk about
Yeah.
sex. And then of course when you know, add on being a Christian woman on top of that is
Yeah.
like, okay, nah, that ain't what
That's not what we need to
that's
be
not-
doing,
and
Sean.
It's not wholly unacceptable.
Yeah, and I mean, and it you might not should be.
But I know
yourself.
about it, Mama.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I know all about it.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. And it goes back to even like how you can cover up the outside. So you could do all the things on the
Yeah.
outside, the long skirt, the crew neck, but on the inside, how you feel, what you
Yeah.
thinking.
Out there
Did y'all know?
having sex in the fellowship hall.
Girl.
Oh my God.
That brings me to
I'm saying,
that's real though.
but it is
That's real. I found
Vacation
the
Bible School. But go ahead.
Vacation Bible
Jen,
School.
Jen.
So that brings me to this Urban Dictionary definition of church girl. Y'all listen to this.
Oh, I'm excited.
Have y'all
girl.
heard it?
No, this is a first.
So in the Urban Dictionary, a church girl is an overly religious girl who does anal and oral sex because she thinks it means that she didn't lose her virginity. She is the biggest hoe you will ever meet. She usually would go to a private or boarding school. She sins so much that God can't even forgive her. Did y'all know?
That's the definition.
So
of
I'm not
church
gonna
girl.
hold you. The oral part for sure. Yeah.
So
You know what else? Another part about a church girl.
What?
What?
When you after you get pregnant and then you try to rush and get married like you ain't already had.
You
the
know
sin
what?
in
Yeah,
it.
they need to add that in
They
there.
need to add that in there.
Yeah,
That's
the,
a whole
the one
thing.
that run to get married after you already.
Yeah.
committed
After
sin
you
and
already,
had the
yeah.
sin. Like that ain't gonna erase that. That ain't-
is that the definition? Is that how y'all think of a church girl?
No, I don't think of it that way, but I ain't gonna hold you. There's a lot of jokes.
Truth
of
in that.
I've never. No, that's not. That definition is definitely not one that I think.
you know what
But I
made me
didn't
look it
even
up?
hear somebody about to say anal. So, but do people think okay, if you have anal and you have oral, then you didn't lose your virginity? Like,
It's a joke for a reason. Jokes be having some truth in them.
Josie
Yeah.
having some truth. So,
Now-
so you thought that you held it down with the whole "I'm a virgin"?
I did.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you know we're
just
family
keeping it
here.
real.
Yeah, let's
We
keep it
keeping
real.
it real.
So I was late
real.
to
Like
that
this right
party.
here.
I was very late to that party. I was like 23, 24. And I remember thinking I'm going to hell. It's over
23
for
and
me.
24 when
23 or
Oh, when I
24.
lost my virginity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We was the
Yeah, I
same
was
age.
23
Yeah.
or 24. I can't remember. But I remember thinking it's over for me. Like
Yeah.
no more blessings.
No more blessings.
You really
But
thought it was.
I thought I was a little nasty.
I thought like now I won't be
OMG.
chosen. I'm not the chosen one. But I love my mom. So my mom, I have a praying mother. You hear me? So me and my mom, we're very close. And so I told her, I was like, hey ma, here's what's up. She asked me certain questions like, okay, did you protect yourself? You straight? So once we got through all the logistics, she said, now let's talk spiritually. And she was like, that man now has like a very important part of you. Like what we, and so when I ain't gonna hold you. When she broke it down like that, I said, okay, so now I have to pray against all these things when I actually want to be with the one. But I'm not gonna lie.
That's dope that you had somebody
that conversation.
I thank God.
I didn't. I was just like, okay, this is my boyfriend.
Yeah.
My first one.
Yeah.
And, we done made it through, what was it, 3 years of college?
Yeah. See, right.
I think he deserves to get some.
No,
It was 3 years.
but it was, but that's how mine went.
I lost
Like,
my virginity my junior year in college.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
And I'm like, okay, yeah.
I mean, not that I was out here 13 and nothing, but you know.
Yeah, no. But that's the thing. Like even,
I
like, this has
definitely
been an
I did.
episode of.
But you know what though, grown, because at that point you are grown.
Yeah.
I still wasn't gonna be like, hey grandma, I'm up here for hugging you.
That's what I'm saying. No, I was.
Grandma, I had sex and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't have that conversation. It was just like, okay, that was between
That's
me
what
and
it was.
him.
Yeah.
So that's dope.
But that's a good conversation.
Yeah.
A good conversation to have and a good way to put it, even when you speak of, Christian women talking about sex and having sex
and being honest
and having sex before marriage because of those exact reasons.
Right,
like,
right.
you're exchanging spirits and
my mom broke it down.
I was
like,
soul ties and
now
stuff
it's
like
deep.
that. So that is a reason, listen, Christian, like, okay, if you want to kind of like hold off and not be out here, hoeing and stuff and just thinking about like, the soul ties and stuff that you have and to try and, save that for your husband. Like that's a good way and a logical way,
Absolutely.
And a truthful way to put it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, because if I'm out here, I'm trying to continue this walk and stay strong.
Body count on high.
Listen. And I'm wondering why I'm struggling this way. And I'm like, but this ain't
wake up with an attitude.
No,
You
it's
don't
not
even have an
you. It's
attitude.
him and him.
Y'all, yes. You be like, why I got this attitude on why I'm feeling
It's
this way?
his.
It's his. And it might not even be his. It might be hers. And it came through him to you.
Period. Because
Jen, that was good.
Because they transfer.
Because they transfer.
You got all
and
of
then
whatever
hers,
he
and
had.
then shoot, nobody telling who he is that her was with. And
Right.
Spiritually transmitted
and then
disease.
So you got all these
STD.
like, what is going on with me? Why I feel like this ain't even my vibe?
No.
Like my energy don't even really supposed to be like this. Like, hold up, wait a minute.
That's real.
But then that's when you have. But that's the good thing about still being a Christian woman.
Yeah.
Because I know I can recognize that and I can pray against
I know how to pray that out.
And I'm like, Lord, forgive me. You know, I know how to pray that off and be like, all right, boom. Like, all right, Lord, you already know. You know what it is. It's not what you want.
Right.
But
it wasn't your will.
It wasn't your will.
But thank God I'm able to come back
and be like, okay, boom. Just clear this. And then if this is who I'm supposed to be with, if this is who you have for me, then allow us to have this conversation and to try and move this way or whatever so that, I ain't got to worry about
100%.
Right.
Tisha and Tasha and
all of
Toya.
them.
Not you, Toya, but Tisha Ty was just
and that has been episode.
I was trying to find another teenager.
And we're gonna wrap it right there.
Tanisha,
Tanya,
Toynisha,
whoever else.
Yeah, whoever else. No,
you know what I'm saying. So
but I want to make a shout out to all of the fly Christian women who never I think of like the Sarah Jakes Roberts. Think of the Dana Chanels. There's a lot more who just kept it fly. Like each and every time. Oh, Jackie Green, Pastor Travis Green's wife, who's jiggy, and I think about all the first ladies who, Rashonda Pratt, who's my mentor, she's a first lady, dyed her hair blue. You know what I'm saying? So these are the women that I admire and look up to. So like for me, it's like, as long as I'm reading and we growing.
You gotta,
and the thing that makes it easy to call out those names is you saw not only the highlight reel, but you saw the downfalls. I mean, Sarah talks about her teenage pregnancy all the time. It's not. We're not hiding that.
Right.
And look where I am now. God still uses me.
I think that's what, to tap myself on the back. That's what I love about me. Like, listen, I'm not
perfect.
Y'all know I love my gin and juice. You know, I'm a cuss. I'm gonna do this. My mom know I'm gonna act crazy.
Right.
You step to me wrong, you gonna get knocked out. Like I know that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't hide that. But then I also show listen, I love the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we have our struggles, but if we don't let our struggles define us and stop us from getting to that point with Christ that, we all aim to be
100%.
Absolutely. Yeah, don't hide your struggles.
Don't hide, y'all.
Because it helps
Light
somebody.
of the world,
you
salt
know?
of the earth.
It helps
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
And it's not for you.
Yeah.
So that's all the more reason it's purpose in your struggle. you know? To definitely share that.
100%.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Yeah, so
Let the church say.
Let the church say.
Hear this feedback.
Yeah.
What they gonna say about us?
What they gonna say about the church girls? And you know what made me? Let me say this. What made me look, and I was very shocked to find that definition. But what
Yeah, me
made
too.
me?
Yes.
Have y'all ever been called a church girl? I have.
A church
As a grown woman, I have. In a work setting, I have.
Okay, yes.
I have.
Because you pray a few times at work and they like, or if
they just know your lifestyle.
True.
And you're not, well, this is just me. So I ain't gonna go too deep in it because I don't want y'all to figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like working at a particular place.
Yeah.
And because I don't want to hang out. Because I mean, it's Wednesday. I got after I leave, after I finish, I got to go to church.
Yeah.
Y'all know that.
You
Yeah.
already know what your Wednesdays and your Thursdays
and it just started being, you the church girl. You the church girl. And so when I knew we were gonna talk about this, I went to look it up, and I'm like, oh, I hope that's not what they meant. Cause it was way off.
Nah, those are the jokes that they make about.
Yeah. It was like you lame because you a church girl. I'm actually pretty lit.
Yeah, and I've never been called a church girl, but I have been in certain like environments where they be like, "What you doing here?"
Yeah.
Like, man, what you? I never forget the first time I went to Bike Week, down in Myrtle Beach, and like
it's Bike Week.
It's Bike Week. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, "What y'all doing? What you doing down here? What you doing?" I'm like, what? It's Bike Week.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here.
You like my outfit?
Like,
Here
what you mean?
Present.
I'm here.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
You know, cool. So having been called church was like, what you doing here? And I'm like, what? In
other words, you don't belong here.
You don't belong here. But
the thing is, though, you know what I'm saying? I might not even need to be here, but I'm glad you recognize that it's something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And that's what like
that's when that light shine.
Yeah.
Period. And that's what allowed me to be able to,
Salt of the earth.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not better than you. I don't think I'm better than you, but you think something is different. And I know that difference is a positive. It's not a negative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate that.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be the church girl.
Yeah.
100%.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
no.
good.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Period.
You could still catch these hands
Yeah,
of prayer. Of prayer.
Prayer.
To God be the glory.
Afterwards.
Oh, chic. That was
Y'all,
good, y'all.
this was so good. I love this topic. And honestly,
And we could go on and on.
I'm trying to tell you because the layers are thick.
So many different.
Anyway, today, so today's Chic is mind your levels. Okay, y'all. So today is Monday, and we are about to embark on a very pivotal historical time in history this week, friends.
Yes.
And so when God gave this to me in the car, he was like, check your levels. I said, oh, wow, that's deep. And I'm going to tell you why. You're going to begin to see people that you didn't see, their assumptions, their bias, all the things that they were hiding is just going to come out. There's going to be conversations you're going to hear. You might even see yourself. But I think the biggest thing is check your levels, check your heart this week heavy, check your mental this week heavy, and also give grace and space for a lot of people and especially yourself. I know for me, voting was like half the battle.
Yeah.
Because I was like, here I am doing my civic duty.
Right.
But it's like, if the outcome doesn't, if it's not what I want it to be,
go there.
Yeah.
how am I going to carry on? And so in the car, God said,
Voting
check
was
your
just the
levels.
beginning.
It's only the beginning. Let's be real here, right?
Either way, it falls.
Either way, it falls. That's what I'm saying. Let's keep it real, apolitical, nonpartisan. Like whoever you decide to vote for, it's only the beginning. Because if the party you want to win, they got to undo some things.
Right.
And even the person you don't want to win, they got to fulfill their things.
Right.
And so I think that this week, y'all really check your levels. If you got to plug off, log off, do all the things, do so, because we're about to see a very historical and pivotal time. And it is not a game out here.
And a part of me, like, I'm not nervous, but it's like, check your levels too.
Check your
because
levels.
it's like you said, at one point I was like, do I even want to watch night? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to wake up to it.
Yeah, and even waking up to it, is that how I want to start my day? You know,
it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Like, do I want to go to sleep like that?
Yeah,
or like it's crazy, but like you said, it's a historical moment.
It is.
It's a very important moment.
Yeah.
And to pick your even check your levels, but still don't let your fear of whatever is out there stop you from going out Tuesday and letting your voice be heard and casting your vote. So you know, if you listen at this Monday, you know, and you kind of on the fence. You haven't, you don't know. Just go out there and do your part.
Do your part. Because at the bare minimum, you can say, well, I voted. You know what I'm saying?
I did my part.
That's all I'm saying. But
then outside of that, check your
You
gotta pray.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And protect your peace.
Yeah, protect your peace.
You gotta protect your peace.
Yes.
That part.
Yes.
That part. Well, thank y'all so much for listening.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all for watching out here on YouTube.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Follow us on Instagram at Part of My Chic Podcast.
Yes.
If you have any questions, topic suggestions, you can email us at partofmychic@gmail.com. You know, comment. You know, you'll see a post on Instagram about this week's topic. So any comments, any questions, or anything like that, y'all already know what to do.
Okay.
Thank y'all for listening.
Rate and review wherever you're listening. Rate and review because that helps us too.
Tremendously. Yeah.
Level up.
Because this season has been good. I've been loving the vibe, loving the topic.
So authentic.
Topics like it's just
listen.
been,
When outside open, y'all, I feel alive.
First of all, that's the first thing we're doing.
That's the first.
Great talk. I'm not even.
And is, honey, and it's gonna be. Listen, can't wait. But in order to get there, we still need
gonna be
y'all
on
support.
1,000. Greg,
Shout out to Greg Carey.
Real quick. Shout out to Greg. We love you, Greg. Thanks.
Y'all, Greg
he's not even. He's like literally right now as we speak. He's not even looking at us.
No,
he's just working.
He's smiling
smile on his face. So look at the smile. Look at that dimple.
Look at the do-rag.
I'm trying to hold it cool. But y'all already knew. So in order to get to that level to our lives, we still need your support. So thank y'all for your support. Thank you for your continued support. Until next time.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.